Alright guys, so I dropped the ball last night on the first video series video upload. I did do a video last night when I quit, but it was dark outside. It was kind of dark. It wasn't fully completely dark, but when I would move the camera, the camera wasn't picking up the light to dark from the shop lights in here, so there's areas of that video that was just completely black. You could hear me talking, but you couldn't see anything, so I ended up just deleting it. And anyway, it's about 7, probably, I don't know, 7 something in the morning. I've already had breakfast and stuff. If you can hear my crackly deep voice, puberty voice, I'm still pretty sleepy. So I need to get awake here. So I got one control arm finished. I've got 2 little putty spots on it that I need to sand. I need to, well, I guess it's not done. I still got to sand with some 180, where it's still shiny, where I didn't do any body work or hit it with the blaster. So I got to scuff all that up. But then that one's ready. So I got the filler slimed on this one, and so that's the project for today and probably part of tomorrow morning, because it takes about a day and a half to do one if you stay hooked up on it. It's just so tedious, and doing everything by hand with tubing and whatever's available. No air tools or nothing was used on that, other than the ball burr to kick a high spot down or something that showed up after I sanded the filler. But anyway, so that one there is pretty much slimed with filler, top and bottom, and all the joints that I'm going to smooth. And it was 93 degrees yesterday, and that's why that stuff looks like I glopped it on there, because if you took the time and tried to spread that out really, really nice, you'd be pissing in the wind, because it was too hot. That stuff was kicking. I mixed probably 15 separate little small batches just to do that A-arm top and bottom. So anyway, it is 4th of July. I was planning on just working on the car all day, not doing anything. And now my wife's still asleep. I may take her out a little bit later on the motorcycle. We may go, ride around town and go out to Claremore Lake or something just for a little bit. I just kind of want to get her out of the house and go do something nice with her, instead of making her stand there and, watch TV or Facebook or whatever she does, just be bored all day. Anyway, yesterday, totally uneventful. The video, as you can tell, one lower control arm is all I did. Now, yesterday about 3:30, it opened up. It rained. But before it rained, they were saying on the radio the rain was coming, so I put up shop and closed the door, and I went out and got on my riding lawnmower and started mowing my yard. And I got about 3/4 of the yard mowed, and then here comes the rain, and it was coming down. So I didn't even finish mowing my yard. I'm not going to finish my yard. I'm going to leave the rest of it probably next Tuesday, after I get in from work next Tuesday. I don't want to lose any more time. This is just not going as well as I thought. I knew smoothing them control arms was going to suck, especially doing every little area by hand. It's tedious. I mean, you really got to pay attention to shaping, and anyway, just sucked. Anyway, sorry there was no video upload last night. It didn't turn out, and it's just there's nothing to report. And if I did another video tonight, it'd be the same thing. It'd just be showing a lower A-arm. There's nothing else I can do except those stupid control arms. But once those things are done, it's freaking go time for everything else. I just have to 180 dry sand a lot of the pieces and then get everything 2K'd. So at least it'll be a little bit of progress instead of trying to shape, and make things. So anyway, guys, car's getting dusty, chassis getting dusty. My plastic, it is very, very dirty, and so I was afraid to put the plastic back on here to cover the chassis, because I'm afraid to scratch it, so I ended up throwing it away. So I'll end up having to just blow it off. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go have my energy drink. I am sore and I'm sleepy.